How long have you guys been racing together?
Like
4
Together?
years.
4 years?
Yeah. Well, no, not like same division.
But I mean, going to the track together?
Yeah, 4.
4 years.
So since you were 12 and since you were 13.
Yep.
Where'd you guys meet?
Who's kids?
Whiz Kids at Beach Ridge.
Really?
Yep.
And now you guys both race at Lee.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing, Zach, at Lee?
Anything. I just like the track, honestly. There's a lot more speed there than other tracks, and it's
So
a
you
lot
like
of
the
fun.
speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jaden?
The
What's your-
track.
The track, yeah.
It's more fun than Beach Ridge, I think.
Is there a date that you're looking forward to this year at the track, a certain race or event?
All of them.
All of them? Why?
I just want to be better.
Just want to be better?
Yeah.
How are you going to get better?
Get over my fears.
What fears do you have?
A lot.
Like what?
I need to, not care about hitting people when the time's right to get around them. Because I'm just scared they're going to hit me back 10 times worse.
Zach?
I'm excited for opening day, honestly.
It's been a long winter.
Oh yeah.
There's still a lot of snow here.
Oh yeah, but I really look forward to it because I wanna start showing off the new car that me and Jeremy have been building, and I'd really like to see how everything comes out.
So, you said you and Jeremy. Jeremy who?
Jeremy Davis, me
Oh.
and Jeremy Davis, Tamworth of Davis Chassis Works. Me and him have been working together for about a year now, and I came in here and we started talking about building a new car for Lee, and that's what we started doing. We started building a new car in February.
And that's it behind you?
Yep, that's the new car for Lee.
So it's the new car for Lee. Jaden almost ate it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to for next year. I think we're gonna have some speed, a lot better than last year. Really excited.
What's the most important thing you've learned from working with Jeremy?
I'd have to say just learning how to build cars and learning just about everything there is to know about racing. And I mean, I'm still way down here when it comes to learning about race cars. I mean, there's so much for me to learn, and it's only the beginning of it. I mean, he's taught me so much in just this past year, and I mean, it's really good to be able to work with Jeremy when it comes to racing and setups and everything like that. And it's been a lot of fun working with him, and you know, it's a lot of just hard work every day. And I mean, we get along really well, and we get a lot done, and he teaches me every day. It doesn't matter what it is. He'll just start showing me something, or I'll ask him about something, he'll start teaching me how to do it, and it's really a lot of fun to do.
Jaden, when it comes to learning, who do you lean on the most? Is it Zach, Jeremy, John, or someone else?
Probably my dad and Zach.
Your dad and Zach. Yeah. What's the most important thing you've learned from your dad and Zach? One thing.
Probably just to worry about my car and myself, because I worry a lot about others around me, and they tell me they try to teach me just to focus on myself and on the track, just to learn my way around and not focus on the other people.
You're both going to be racing, as much as you can, but full time at Lee this year. Zach, last year you were Rookie of the Year. What's your goal this year?
I have one goal, and that's to win a race. I wanna prove myself in the late models. Honestly, I have a lot to learn, and I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight, but I'd really like to win one race. That's my big goal for this coming year.
Mine's probably just to get a top 3, just because at that track, ever since Whiz Kids, I never got a top 3, and every week my dad just wishes that I would get a top 3, the most, and I just it'd be so cool, because I know he'd be so happy, and it'd just feel so good just to get a top 3.
What can we do, or what do you think the sport needs to get more young people like yourselves into it? Zach?
That's hard, because this is a big question every promoter asks about tracks. Like, what can we do to bring people in? And I mean,
Young people.
yeah, there's a lot of influence on social media going on right now, and I mean, I think that would be, we need to take away the negativity of racing on social media and everything, and just we need to just promote these tracks to bring in more young people like myself and stuff like that, and to have them know people that are out there racing. I mean, that's probably one of the big things.
Jade?
I think more advertisement, and I know recently they've focused a lot on the younger people, but like noticing more accomplishments, whether they're small or big. Yeah.
Zach, Jaden was talking about fear. Whether it's the competitors or what's going to happen or things that she can't control. Is there anything that you're afraid of out there?
I mean, I always have that fear of totaling a car. I mean, that's one thing, but I really have to just block it all out and just focus on what I'm doing right then at that moment. Plan ahead for what's going to happen and stay out of everything I can. I mean, there's a lot to learn for me as. I mean, I've been racing for a little while, but there's so many other people who have been racing so much longer than me that know so much more, that I have a lot of time to learn and a lot of time to figure things out. And there's always that little bit of fear you have when you first climb in the race car opening day, but after you get that out of the way, I'm usually pretty set for the rest of the year.
Jaden, Zach's building a new car. He's got some old cars in different states of completion at home. Maybe practice a late model this year at some point? Do you have any desire to do that?
I don't know.
No?
Maybe in a little while.
Yeah?
I need to get better in something which is much smaller first.
That's good. Is that, would you ever want to race together in the same division?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah?
I think that'd be a blast, honestly.
Really?
I'd love to race with her. Just like I took her 4-cylinder car out in practice, and I mean, I had a blast in it. And I mean, I'd love to get a little 4-cylinder car and race against her. I'd love to try and push her to do better and everything. I mean,
Jaden, your car is Zach's old car, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get in the seat?
It was a tight squeeze.
Yeah?
I actually had to like put helmet everything on first, and I had to squeeze in and lean forward while I went out to practice. And the belts, I couldn't tighten the belts up all the way, and I couldn't use the crotch belt either. So it was quite the squeeze. And my head, I couldn't put my head all the way up because it would hit the roof, because she sits so tall in the car.
I'm really sure. What can I say?
I couldn't touch the brake pedal either because my knees were into the firewall and the dash bars. So I went out in that practice, and I mean, I didn't use the brakes anyways, but my God, if I needed to slam on them, I was screwed because I could not move my legs very well.
And my dad has to like squeeze in the side things. So when Zach got in, he had to try to. They would use pliers to unsqueeze them so he could.
I had to squeeze in sideways, pop one side in, pop the other.
We didn't think it could happen, but it did.
Yeah, it happened. I wouldn't say it was comfortable, but it happened.
Jeremy, why do you let Zach come to work with you? Other than you need the help.
Need the help, and I don't mind teaching him stuff. I think it helps. It helps a lot of things. If people would slow down and teach people more things, it would probably help a lot of racing. If people help people out a lot more, it would.
Do you find that rewarding, like when you see
Oh yeah.
you maybe gave him a piece of advice or helped him with something and he goes out and does it?
Yeah,
does he absorb it?
Yeah, he absorbs a lot of information. Some of it takes time, but some of it's pretty complex. But I mean, even simpler things, it's rewarding to teach somebody something and then just see them do it without you even having to say anything the next time.
Jeremy, did you coordinate the Alpine Stars sponsorship, or Or is that something that Zach brought onto the program?
I think that he dragged that onto the program because this hat might be older than him.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not cool because he's still got a sticker on his bill.
I know, I'm from a different generation.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, guys.
Other than racing, Jaden, what is it that you guys do together?
Always racing things. Everything
Always
has
racing.
to do with racing.
Would you want anything else?
Sometimes.
Like what?
Shopping.
Shopping.
Something other than racing.
So 24/7, 365, Jaden and Zach racing. All of
No.
them.
No.
No.
Well,
Right now, yes.
Other than racing, he plays video games with Jeremy all day.
Oh. So, Zach, you're a senior this year in high school.
yeah.
What's next for Zach?
Work with Jeremy as long as I can until he gets sick of me. I can't beat this job at all. I mean, this is the best thing I could really ask for. I mean, I used to work at a fast food restaurant, and that was terrible. So to be able to come here and work with Jeremy, I couldn't ask for anything better, honestly.
Working on race cars.
Oh
With
yeah,
Zach Nicholson.
I love that.